Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome to A Binding of Isaac Repentance. A special one, though. It should be Christmas Day when this episode comes out, unless I can't count the days. So if this is coming out on Christmas Eve, apologies. Now, I was thinking for a while, how we could spice this up and be a bit more, festive. And to be frank, I drew a blank. Even though this is, representing a child, the joy of Christmas Day for children. I imagine Isaac didn't get much joy. Therefore, I decided to give myself not much joy. We're going to play Tainted Eden. Probably my least favourite character because you can't really predict what, your run's going to be. Because you just continuously re-roll. And we're going to see if we've been naughty or nice this year by, the rolls we get. If we get some fantastic rolls, we've clearly been nice. If we get some terrible rolls, we've been very naughty. For Tainted Eden, we have beaten Beast. We've done Boss Rush. We've done the Polaroid pathway. So we have to do other things. Let's go. Right, we have the Straw and Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom is actually insane. It's an item I've been hoping to get on plenty of Isaac runs, honestly. I don't think I've ever picked it up naturally. This is a bit of a troll room for me. But sure, we get through it. I don't think I've ever picked it up naturally. I've only ever crafted it with Tainted Cane. So it'd be nice to, see how it works. Because I think it's actually an insane item, potentially. And it's gone. And we got no use out of it. Oh, hello. I've got the Keeper's Sack, or Tainted Cane Sack, whatever it's called. Cane Sacks? The Sack of Crafting? The Bag of Crafting? And it's gone. We have Jar of Pills. Jar of Pills gives me a horse pill. It is a massive speed down. Brilliant. But, who cares? It doesn't matter. We've also got Mongo Baby. Why not? The Intruder and Invasive Friend. Okay. Why have I got a triple shot now? Does that give you a triple shot? Invasive Friend? I didn't realise. Holy moly, I look cursed. I think we should try and endeavour to go into the Dark Room pathway, because the only other Christmassy thing I can think of in this game is the Krampus. So let's try and get some Devil Deals. That's a speed down, right? Or do the pills rotate too? They to range up. Interesting. By the way, this character, I didn't go through this on the update patch. By the way, here's my seed as well. But I didn't go through this on the patch. You can now go into the curse rooms of this character and not re-roll. That's a buff for this character. That was basically all that happened, though. So, I think he might be the worst character. Right, let's go over here in case it's Horf. It's not. Something's wrong. It's worth trading a bomb for a bomb to blow up more rocks. Just in case there was a crawl space or something. Peep the shop. If we get a cheap item in the shop, we should always buy it. As I said, the only, potential way I can think of, improving this character is to pick up as many items as possible so you're sort of protected from the reroll. Now, you're still never protected from a reroll, truly. You could always get something, terribly bad. But the more items you've got, the more likely they are to be broken. As we found out on our last Tainted Lost run, where we basically picked up, a whole bunch of items, and some of their effects just made me broken. I couldn't really put my finger on any one part of that last run which was, broken. It was really just the fact that, I had picked up R key. That was, I guess, the point of, the breakage. The only actually thing I could think of other than that was actually not an item. It was Sigil of Baphomet, which, again, made me immortal for 90% of the time. Which is very good. If you're a character that, dies in one hit, giving you an item that makes you basically permanently immortal, very good. Right, we have got a good pill in our rotation. That's nice. And we're about to become an orbital, but it's kind of irrelevant, as I mentioned before, what we pick up. Because we're going to re-roll. The only thing I can do is just try and protect my health as much as is humanly possible. By the way, I just realised that's not a beast kill, and on post-it note it was a mother kill. So don't go to the alt path. Unless you want to try and steal an item, which, you know what, might actually be a good play. So maybe I will go to the alt path and try and get an extra boss item. But I'm kind of trying to treat this character right now as if it's the Tainted Lost. It's just we haven't got a chance to get a holy card, or like, sorry. We have a chance to get a holy card, it's just not a high chance to get one. But, you know, game, if you offer me blank card, holy card, I'll consider it. Okay, a bunch of drips. This is the floor of the Devil Deal as well, so I do not want to take red heart damage. And honestly, we should take Devil Deals that are just cheap to protect as much health as I can. Unless it's something truly magnificent, in which case we could consider swapping it out. If I think it's something that, you know, protect me from the future, and we can stay in that form and it's super strong, then we'll go for it. Another item which could be really interesting, we got it actually on a Tainted Lost run recently, and it, you know, it popped, but we didn't actually take it through to a victory. The Sword of Damocles. Does that reroll once I've used it? Because it's actually attached to me then. The orbital just saved me a hit. Get away from me. Thank you, orbitals. I'll try and never say a bad word about you again. I probably will, but for now, you've made me happy. A devil will should save for the boss. Just please stop moving towards me. I don't think the devil is good enough to hold from our future. There's not many cards actually at this point in the game that I think I'd hold for the very end of the game. The only thing I can think of that is like that is Yera. Fairly often I've held Yera cards from like the first floor all the way to the chest or something. But I'm probably not going to the chest. As we've done on the post-it note already. So we're going to be dark room boys if we go that way. Alright, let's shoot poops. I'm not in a huge rush. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay. One thing we don't have, unfortunately, that Tainted Lost had, flight. So it doesn't mean that we are, you know, more susceptible to an enemy just charging us down. So we have to play smarter. Right, that spider just really wanted me. And he wasn't saying no for an answer. I think I'm going to go fight the boss now with the devil card. I haven't got a key, unfortunately. But the devil is good enough. Right, get out the slow juice. And by slow juice, I mean the spider web. Okay. Devil card made light work of this battle. That's a damage up. That's great. If I take you, you're going to reroll me. Sorry, if I hit you, you're going to reroll me. Which is probably good, because these are both bad items. So I'm going to do this and then hit you. Oh. Oh yeah, this doesn't reroll you anymore. Okay, I'm going to take both then. See you later. I forgot, self-damage now doesn't reroll you. We really need a key, by the way, because I can't go to the alt path, or to my item room, or my shop. So I'm going to play around a little bit more. We're full of spirit hearts right now, which is very lucky, because I'd be dead otherwise. I do have some bombs for this rock. It's a troll bomb, get him. Come on. I mean, we traded a bomb for a bomb, that's a good deal. And we could get a key. I think I'd rather go to my item room with 10 coins. But I might look for the secret room as well. Again, almost irrespective of what this item is, and this isn't actually bad. We're going to take it. Where is the secret room? It could be in two places. It could be here. I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Which actually means I could go to the shop now, and I think I will. Yes. Gold membership card is just good. I don't have any more resources, unfortunately. What the hell are you? I don't think I want to know. I don't have bombs, right? I've used them all. Yeah. I have no way of getting keys. A little bit unlucky, but that's going to be good for my future if I can, you know, if I can get more money. Gives me more shop items to buy. More items I get, the better I am. Alright, we are craving a consumable right now. I am also craving pin to not be in my floor, but, you know, you can't get everything you want. There's a bomb. A bomb could give me a key. Via various means. Or a key could just give me a key. I'll take a key. Right. Again, almost irrespective. This run's actually really nice at the start. I like a lot of these items. So, sci-fi has been nerfed. But apparently it's still really good. It's just not completely brokenly good. So I'm kind of intrigued. I'm sort of letting some shots go off. I think it just won't block, like, a quick fire tear anymore. We'll have to actually, you know, play around it a little bit. I'm probably not going to be able to play you for money, so I'm going to get more Devil Deal chance instead. I'm willing. Help. Don't reroll me! Okay, Sci-Fi has a lot of range still. That's one thing. Okay, I did notice then. He nearly missed a tear. I actually had to dodge something then. But that's still really good. Like, he hit all three of these. I think it'd be literally just like something like Mega Satan. I don't think I could stand in his face anymore. But that feels still S tier. It's just not like S plus tier. It's not literally a guaranteed win anymore. Which is fine. Alright, lots of money. That's brilliant. Let's clear people out. You. Shoot this. Right, we just want to kill the spawner. And we did. We should still be a bit, like, conscious of our dodges. Just in case, you know, Sci-Fi doesn't rescue us. I'll take another orbital, by the way. Very good as his character, as I've mentioned before. Help me. Okay. There are my keys. Okay. I'm starting to build a bit of a run. Stupid boy. It's fine. I probably would have preferred the bomb there, but it's still an okay result. Just walking into the rooms, you know, firing the tears aimlessly. That could be a secret room. I am kind of intrigued by the secret room. I think it is, actually. Yeah, it probably is. Sci-Fi, you're going to have to do some work here for me. I'm just not quite trusting of you right now, Sci-Fi. I have to be 100% honest with you. You do look like you're doing a lot of great work for me. But you're definitely not what you used to be. A bad trip didn't reroll me, that's great news. Again, it's classed as self-damage, I guess. Okay, I think a single one of you I can deal with. This is fine. It probably means I shouldn't be using my pills anymore. There's the reroll. I've got butter. Right, what have we got going now? I have Little Brim. Let's drop butter. I have Ghost Bombs, whatever the hell they are. That's the item I unlocked for winning the game as the Tainted Lost. I'm gonna blow you up. I wish it got to the shop first. Oh, it gives you a ghost. Okay. I know, I guess the clue is in the name. Unfortunately, I can't pick you up. I'd like to have the trinket, but I really can't. No, I have X-ray vision. I should go, but I'm probably not going to be able to. Oh, I rerolled Sci-Fi, of course. Just Enter the Matrix. Great game, by the way, Enter the Matrix. Probably one of the most fun games I had on the GameCube. Yeah, I had it on the GameCube. You know, the bullet timer in the first level where you could... I can't remember what the agent's name in that was called. I don't even know if it had a name, but you could kill the agent on the first level by pushing him into the void. When you're not meant to be able to kill him at that point, because, you know, you've not leveled up at that point. But man, I love kicking his ass into that void. Very, very entertaining. Made you feel, you know, like you were the one. Please let me through here, thank you. Also, I should be using this way more often. Okay, an Empress again. I'm just going to pop this on the boss fight. I will blow up a little... Actually, you know what? Maybe I won't blow you up. I might play with 18 coins. You have to give me something in these 18 coins, though, for this to have been worth it. So, just letting you know. Okay, you gave me something in 6. That's very good. Alright, what a strange nice to have a curse. Come on. Brimstone, he's going to spin around in circles. You're like Krampus, but you're not the Krampus, so... Come on, it's Christmas Day. I mean, it isn't actually when I'm recording it, just to, you know, spoil a bit of the illusion. But it is for you guys, and that's all that matters. Krampus! We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a... I mean, actually, singing Christmas songs with Krampus on the screen is probably not what the game designers were going for. I need to sing an anti-Christmas song. Does Krampus have a song? I don't know, like stick your sticky toffee pudding where it doesn't, you know, the sun don't shine or something? I don't know. There's something there. I think I'm done with this floor. No. Maybe. Range up. Range up. Range mystery. Up. That's fine. I'm going to blow this up because I've got enough bombs. Gives me a speed down pill. I see what the difference in the pills is now. Please get away from me. Holy moly, you spawned right next to me. Help me. I could have got the key there if I'd been a bit, you know, expert. But unfortunately, I didn't have the mental capability to parse that information together to try and push the bomb. So I'll accept it that I didn't. Right, where are the rest of you guys? There you are. By the way, spider mods, I've got a love for this item. I love being able to see the health of my enemies. I know it doesn't really provide that much value other than that. I mean, it does do some damage. But it's honestly enough. Ooh, okay. Temperance. Temperance won't reroll me anymore. Nearly got hit. Oh, I forgot that's what... I forgot that's the problem for where that heart is. I don't have sci-fi to save me anymore. Okay, never mind. Don't need it. So that's not the secret room to my left. I'm just looking for a red heart for when I temperance. Interesting. I don't really know what you can pay out with. Is the time now to find out? I don't think so. What I'm going to do instead is blow this guy up. I was hoping for some red hearts then. I miss the, you know, the old days where you could put two of these together, the temperance machines, and play them both at the same time. You just stay there for a second. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I kind of want to do it now because if I don't, there is a chance I don't reroll into... Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go again. There's a chance I don't reroll into something with red hearts. And that's what happened. Also, it was a chance I was going to reroll the temperance. Which is what happened. This build seems insane. Oh, I know what item I've got. Well, we're going to take you, I don't care. Eden's Blessing is great. Good for the future, too. Right, you don't have little brimstone anymore. Give me the chest. You piece. Stop picking up my money. You're not going to be here much longer. There's no point in leveling you up. Right. No, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. You piece. Okay. Right, let's kill you first, because you're going to cause me the most trouble. Hello? Don't talk to me. Pin? Can you please murder Bumbo? I will take the health, please, thank you. Okay, we re-rolled. What the fuck is my tier? I have Ludo, I have Firemind, I have Yuck Heart. Yoink. This run looks pretty good as well, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Not the boss I would like to fight with Ludo, I have to admit, but sure. Also not with 1.07 speed, but again, we will deal with it. Okay, never mind. This seems pretty good as well. It turns out we've been very nice this year, because the game is just giving me god runs. We've now got Goat Head, by the way. So I've got guaranteed Devil Deals. I will take the Devil Deal item. Never mind. I don't know what it is, but we'll still take it. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm pretty certain I do know how to feel about that. Give me back my money. Man, my shot speed is so fast. I don't know if I can hit this. Just use a bomb. Get away from me. My damage is only 4 right now, so the flies are actually pretty useless. But everything else is good. Oh, I have the ladder as well. Could that be? No, it can't be, can't be. Can't be. Can't be. Could. Oh no, I've already got it. I'm actually a moron. We can go to the curse room though. Yeah, sure. I don't care what it is. That's fine. It's an item, so I'll take it. Then I would like to blow the chest off this if I can. It might prove to be pretty difficult. What is my tier? Why am I able to shoot this over the void? Can I deflect off the wall? That might be the best strat here. Or maybe I go backwards and fire it. There we go. Backwards and fire is the game plan. You piece. Not what I wanted, funnily enough. Help me. Okay, bomb synergies right now would be fantastic. We don't really have any. Why am I doing extra rooms? I don't know. I should really just be going while I've, the going's good. This is a great run. This is good enough to win the game. Right, let's blow all these nerds up, though. Honestly, give me a pill. That's fine. Actually, we should hold this pill now, because it might reroll. You're going to get blown up. Ooh. Okay. 35 coins. That's a shop item or two. Right, blow up mushrooms. Because pills could be good. No, I don't want to what makes you larger pill. Take me down. So we're going to look to rush the boss this time, because I've got mapping as well, I think. Or did I? No, I got it on a reroll. Okay. I'd like to find the boss as quickly as I can. Because I want to take advantage of Goat Head. Although I don't have any red hearts right now. Never mind. That's a guppy item. What the fuck is my tear? It's tech. Bombs are key as well, sure. I'll take it all. Help me. Help me. Thank you, puppy. Let's take tonsil. Roll me again, of course. What the fuck is my tear? Why have I got children as tear? Well, this is a pretty good run, actually. I have 6 damage. I have Abaddon, I have Infamy, so I might not actually die from a hit. What the fuck are my tears? They just pop out of me. They're not even a charge, it's just like a countdown. Okay, I've lost 100% Devil Deal, by the way, so I might as well peek the floor a little bit more. A little bit slow. Holy moly, they do insane damage. What the fuck is this item? Like, I assume it's the, like, the little, you know, the kidney bean looking thing. The kidney bean baby thing. Just popping away out there. So it has, like, pseudo-homing on it. The rate of fire is a little bit annoying, I have to admit, but the damage, like, is good. I'll pop into the next room and nail. Okay, maybe wait to see if there's an enemy in there. I think I'll trade 2 bombs for 2 keys, 2 sacks, a rotten heart, a battery. Yeah, that's all good stuff. Hello. Hang on, I've just noticed the active item, sorry, the trinket I've got. I think I want Nose Goblin. I don't know if it works, but we want that. Okay, I'm looking for my shop. I'm looking for my item room. I'm looking for the secret room. I'm looking for pins. Have we got Sackhead? We have. And we have Humbling Bundle. Yeah, we have some good stuff here again. In fact, basically... Nice car. Every run we've had has been just fantastic. Even this one isn't truly awful. It's not as good as any of my last runs. My damage is awful. But just having a quick look at it, I've seen worse. We'll take a mystery item, thank you. Okay. Okay. This has elevated this run from, like, the C tier to the B tier for entertainment value alone. It's not doing a lot of damage, but I'm just drawing a line across the screen. It's line strats. Right, don't be super greedy. Thank you. We'll buy Charge Baby, because you're a item. I will blow you up. I will blow you up. I will kill you. I will buy you as well. That's fine. I will hold you as well. And we'll move on. Right, where do I think my secret room is? It's not to my left. It's to my left here. Oh yeah, I've got an item that shows me where the secret room is. Good point. I don't need to blow you up. Right, hopefully the other curse room is over here somewhere. It's the curse room. The other secret room is over here somewhere. Are you here? Are you here? No. I would like it because it could be health. So I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. You can't be here. It would have to be potentially either on the far left. Yeah, it has to be on the far left, actually. Sorry, just looking at the floor layout. You down here? Where the fuck is the other secret room? So it's not in here. It's not in here. It's not to the left over there, right? Or are you going for it? Nope. So it can't be here either. Because that spikes. Is it out of the item room? No. Is it out of the shop? No. Was it on the top pathway and I just didn't pay attention? Probably. You weren't here. Were you here somewhere and I just ignored you? Oh, it's here, isn't it? Okay. You're on the long route. I mean, it's worth. Okay. Not by a lot, but it was worth finding. I got a coin out of it. Okay. We have Pyro. Ooh, this could be nice. So I'm immune to explosions. So don't mass panic when you see a troll bomb, like you have been doing. Right, you're gonna brimstone. You're gonna reroll me. What the fuck is this run? Oh, I have brimstone. I was like, why am I not shooting? Lord of the Pit is nice. Ooh, use my spacebar item and get 2 items. I like that. Sin robe? Oh, sorry, ceremonial robes. And I got Bloody Puppy again. Hello again. Alright. I can live with all this. Right now, I think I'm aiming for the negative pathway. Which is a little bit dull. Because I'm not going to make Hush anymore. Yeah, I pretty much... Or I could go for the Beast. I've got 5 damage, but it's Brimstone, so it's good. Okay. And I have Flight. I'm playing as Azazel right now. Azazel's a character I should not be getting hit as a lot. I've lost explosion immunity. Just remind yourself, you've lost it. The moon. That's a teleport card. So I could look at going into like a boss trap room and TPing out. Fuck's sake. I completely forgot the idea that, you know, it could move up. What is going on in my run? I have Kidney Stone. I have to have Soy Milk because I've got 1 damage. I still have 9 lives. I have Ghost Pepper, so if I can get an insane luck stat, this would be very strong. In fact, it just is strong. I've somehow looked into an incredible synergy here. It could go in any moment, though. So enjoy it while it lasts. So Soy Milk Ghost Chili does a lot of work. That's pretty funny. We will not go in the curse room because I no longer have Flight. An enemy that is immune to my charms. I don't think I can get any more tiered up than I am. But I'll take it anyway, because I think the stat might persist through the reroll. I cannot believe that wasn't the secret room. There's the skull. I should not pick that up, if I plan to... I should not pick it up if I plan to go to Beast. Which is kind of what I'm thinking right now. Give me health. Okay. So I can now play this. Because they changed how this character works. Which is very nice. I think I'm going to pop Temperance and blow it up with you. Okay, I was hoping for some red hearts. We didn't get any. I'll pop another Pretty Fly and we'll try and get some red hearts. We'll leave the card there until you've cleared the floor out. Like, we've rolled like 5 incredible runs so far. It's actually unbelievable what's going on. Okay, there's a red heart. 1. 2. Gives me a pill. It's Tears Up. I'm just going to hold Tears Up right now because it doesn't really do anything for me. Until I get another card or something. Okay, that's pretty disappointing. Let's just leave you. Oh, I've got regen. I forgot about that. That's right. I have regen. Oh, sorry. I've got Vampire. So I can actually do rooms to gain health to play this guy. Oh, thanks, Infamy. Thanks, Infamy. Infamy? You're crazy. Infamy? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Do it. Leave that there. That is an alternate means to get to Hush. I'm going to leave that there too. Oh, fire, you could hurt me. Okay, just sit here and just shoot fire at them. There's a regen. Shoot out the other fire. Take an item. More enemies. Spelunker's hat. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Give me Spelunker's hat. Sure, make me smaller. Why not? I think, again, I'm going to use some bombs over here. Just to clear... Sorry, try and get another card or something. There's a card. See you later. Okay. I can use Chariot on Devil Beggar. We'll spend my 2 health first. Okay. Bombs are key. I'm going to say no to you right now, but there is a chance I say yes to you in the future. Alright. Oh. Ghost. I see you. We'll take a speed up pill. Because I would like to speed up. I will blow you up. I think you do give me Devil Deal if I remember. You don't. Okay. Sure. Right, a bit of regen. Any more regen for the regen guy? No. Right, stop firing. For Christ's sake, please stop. Can I get this skull and the secret room? I can. And I get a card for it. It's a Fool. And a pill. It's Verp. Verp gives me a speed up. Good. I might end up playing you, so I'm just going to leave you there for a moment. Please don't be super greedy, thank you. I will take Curse Immunity. I wish I'd picked that up first, but that's fine. What's the card? Lovers. Yes, that'll do it for me. I'm just trying to think how I want to do things here. Okay. Because if I take... No, I know how to do this. I take the Fool card into the Mother fight. If I get hit, I come back. No, I can't come back then because I can't teleport. But maybe I reroll into a teleport card and I get the blue key and we go and do Hush instead. Because if I take both and I reroll in one hit, but I can't do Hush if I go and take Peace. So I have to make the decision sooner rather than later. I think. What's the pill? Something's wrong. Basically worthless. The Fool card we should leave here, actually. And we should hold this. Just stop this a second. Oh my god. Stop it. Please. Thank you. That's what I wanted. I know this is really tedious, but I've mentioned this before. If I can knock out an achievement in this sitting, why would I, you know, skimp out on it? Let's just go for it. If I can get an item here, will be good. What the fuck does Death question mark do? I don't even know. No, that's the devil I'm thinking of. What does Death... I've got a horrible feeling it kills you. Activates the Book of the Dead effect, spawning a Bone Orbital Charm Bony for each enemy killed in the current room. That's actually pretty good. Okay. I take it back. You're actually okay. There is a red hat at the top. I should probably go get that one as well. I'll do one more room. I'd be a bit cheesed off if he doesn't pay out. And that might prove to be the case, honestly. I can't get into the boss trap room. Right, we're just picking up too much stuff. I can't get into here, can I? No. Alright, let's go get the half heart, and I think the game plan, as sad as it is going to be to go to fight the beast. Because we have got a lot of items right now. I think Hush is going to be easier. So, I will take the Fool card from back here. I will hold onto this key. But why? Why would I hold onto the key? The key will reroll if I get hit, so there's no point. I might as well take the key into here. And in case something dramatically weird happens... I think I leave the key there, and if for some reason I teleport without getting the negative or something, then I pick that up. But I can't see a scenario where that happens. Alright. We got hit. So that removes the possibility of the beast. I could have intentionally got hit again. Let's take the negative. Take the tears up. And I will take you, and then I will take you. And I'll take Satanic Bible. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Why have I got a devil symbol in my bottom left corner? Is that to show I'm going to get a devil deal in the item room? Is that new? Alright, I feel like we have to go down. I got hit immediately. That's comical. Why do I feel like I'm controlling super weird? I can't quite put my finger on something right now. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. This could be an item. Oh, we've got brimstone bombs. I'll just pop 2 clubs. We have enough keys now. Oh, I have cracked crown. Do I? I don't have cracked crown. I have Mum's knife though. Okay. We have Mega. We have Cricket Leg now. Sure. I somehow have rolled into a better run. I don't have Flight, do I? No. No. Okay. We do have stopwatch, or broken stopwatch it is. And Guppy's eye. And Leo. I have to be careful of that. And glitter bombs. Okay. And poison or Bob's bombs, or whatever they're called. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm not going to take the key, I think. I don't need any more keys. Great to play. I probably should have waited till the end of the floor to pick that up as well. I don't really need the poop trinket, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, Stompy's going to hurt me in the future. I can already see it. Ooh. Is it Stompy? Or where it's called Leo? No, it's actually Lard, or whatever it's called. We found the boss. I have got a mega active if I want it. Probably do. You know, why not? Let's just pop it and kill the boss. Splash! Right, I want to stand here. Get the syringe. There we go. Bit of a waste, but sure. It's probably more value in saving it for now. Oh, we still get it. Is that new? Is that new? I thought you ended on a floor change. Interesting. Ooh, be careful. Things are dying that you're not planning to be killed. Right, that gives me a card. Magician. By the way, oh no, I don't have mapping anymore because I got hit. Okay. I was going to say I should have looked at the map to see where I'm meant to be going first. But I don't know. Okay, do I have mapping now? I have some form of mapping. I have Ipecac. Sure. I have Plan C, do not push the spacebar. Sure. Oh, I've got... How have I got the D12 in my Q slot? Oh, dice bag. I remember. I'm playing this game. You know what? This isn't worth. And my Pilly's bad trip. And I've got Gemini. Okay. I think I've passed together this run. It's really good. It's like the 6th or 7th time now I've rolled into a great run. Help me. Help me. I've got Blanket as well, by the way, so that's going to be very useful for bosses. Mystery how I did not get killed there. I've also got Flight. Just note you have Flight. So, you can go over the void and rocks and stuff like that. Do I have explosion immunity? Probably not, right? No. So I have to be careful of the Ipecac shots. I'm not going to play around anymore. I have enough bombs just to open that normally. That's a Spirit Heart. You're cross guys, aren't you? You're the cross guys. I have not got a lot of room to play with right now. I'm just going to throw that out there. Help me. Help me. Save me. Holy... Just get away from the turrets. I'm going to wait for you to come back. I'm actually considering de-100ing here. For Dice Bag. Right, I'm pretty safe here. Okay, we're good. I hate that. I hate those turrets. 2 just re-rolls what's on the floor in this room, right? Okay, that's a pretty good deal. It's nice, but I don't really need it. I think I'm just going to use normal bombs for now. So I don't accidentally kill myself. Have I got, like, whipworm or something weird like that? What the fuck is going on with my tears? Why are they doing wavy things every so often? What is going on? What have I got? What weird thing? Is it fruitcake? I think it's fruitcake, right? It's doing weird things. And I've got poker go. You know this. Help me. Why are my tears so loopy? Okay, the damage is fantastic. I can't really complain. Gemini can kill you. I could have also just flown over a spike. Help. There's a lot going on in this room. Help me. I got flight. You can fly over rocks. Well played. Right. You I can open with an ipecac shot. So I will. I'm not going to play you. I might play you, though. What's my card? Rules. Okay. Give me some ipecac flies. I'm very thankful for them. You know what? I'm going to blow you up as well, just in case I accidentally walk into you. Ah, fuck my... I forgot I had the big bombs. I have big bombs. It's okay. I still generated a few flies. Let's just hide over the void for a second. Let Gemini do some work. Clear a little bit of space. Pretty crowded, this little room. I could even cack my way out of just, you know, the floors as well, now that I think about it. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea. What the fuck is going on? Help me! Help me! That's fruitcake, right? I can't. Gemini, just do it. Thank you. Nope. Just stop firing your tears for a second. Holy fucking shit! What are my tears doing? Okay. Give me that one more often. The one that just does insane damage. Please. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Okay. Right, we've re-rolled that madness. Honestly, that's a good thing. My damage is still really good. I have a re-roll as well right now. Sorry, I've got a life. I have Deadeye, I think. I've got a Devil Deal. That does nothing for me. The other thing I will take. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter that it does nothing as well, like, now that I think about it. I'm going to verb the last pill, which was Tears Up. I'll take it. We'll take a range up, and I'll just hold Tears down. I don't think it's worth trading 3 health for something that's just not going to do something for me now. I'm getting to a point now where I'm not going to reroll that many times. I probably want the health. Okay. Taurus. Bad trip. Oh, the reroll's a guppy. It's a guppy thing. I have Fire Mind again. Oh yeah, Taurus. At least my turret's doing stuff. Is it Fire Mind? How did I get Fire Mind tears briefly? I have an insane bomb synergy, I've just noticed, so hopefully we can take that into the boss. Please be a tinted rock. Don't go near it. We'll pick up the Bible. And we'll put down the Bible. I didn't know if I would get 2020. Or Bookworm, sorry. How many bombs do I have? 21. That's enough bombs to be a bit weird with them. I can't believe I didn't do more damage to the room with that, but sure. Punching bag is drawing aggro. We also have broken modem, I think, which is why things are looking a little bit weird. Yeah, we do. Oh, I also have tarot cloth, actually. If I can get a good card. Stay a mile away from it. Thank you. We'll take the range up. We have gone the wrong way yet again. Straight left. Right, no tinted rocks here. I hate you guys. Thank you, Taurus. If I can Taurus into enemies. Ah, I had a really good run then. Oh, I've got Yarrow now. What's the last thing I ate? Range up. Sure, take another range up. I've got these weird baby heads again. They did a lot of damage, so I'm content with this right now. Okay, this feels like an insane run again. I've got 10 lives right now. I've lost flight, sadly. I have Deathless or whatever it's called. Yeah, this is good damage. I have lost 3 of my hearts, I've noticed. Which seems suboptimal. Can you please open and then die? Thank you. Ooh, okay. Help me. Come on! Let's pop 2 of spades and pop another card. Again, I have 10 damage. That feels pretty good. Hangman question mark. We have to get these into our head eventually. What do you do again? You turn to the keeper. Doesn't really help me. Okay. I see the explosion, boys. I'll just run into one of them. Why not? Thank you, Leech. You actually did some fantastic work for me there. We have Goat Head again. Doesn't do anything. Alright, we found the boss battle. Just stay away from these guys. They freak me out. Okay, just run into a skull as well, just to re-roll your run. What have I got? I have sad brimstone bombs. Okay, that feels like it's going to do some work for me. Tears down. Tears down. Range down. Brilliant. What a selection of pills I have. I should really be saving these. I think I've got Dirty Mind as well, somewhere. Yeah, that's good damage. Let's just drop a few of these down. How did I not kill you then? My damage is actually pretty weak. Considering I've got Sad Bomb Brimstone. I thought this would be doing some insane work. It kind of isn't. Ooh, you spawned in the worst possible place. We'll prayer card for health, hopefully. I've still got Brimstone. Sure, this is actually fine. I've got Sci-Fi as well. Right, just don't get too greedy here and we're fine. No, 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 and probably yes. We'll take Abaddon, which actually means I should have taken something else, maybe. Debatable. I mean, what did you want me to do there? Alright, we have some sort of magnetism. Do items that I've not picked up get rerolled? It's not, is it? That'd be stupid. Let's get zany with it. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Please don't step on me. Thank you. Can't really see what's going on right now. Just throwing that out there. It'd be nice to be able to see. We're just trying to roll into Dad's key, I think, right now. And then also, you know, win. Can I fly? I can't see. I don't think I can. Have I got the ability? No, I'm walking around. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I've got... What is my tier? Oh, it's Mum's Knife Ludo. Brilliant. Just what I wanted. Help me. Okay, we re-rolled again. I now have Tractor Beam Tears. This is the worst run I've rolled into so far. Wait a minute, don't need it. I have mapping though now. On the positive side. Okay. I'm getting hit too much right now. This isn't acceptable. I've gone silly. What the fuck is this key trinket I've got? Mystery key trinket. What is it? It looks fancy. Gilded key. All new chests become locked golden chests. That would have been no, actually, I was going to say it'd be insane on this floor. It's actually useless now that I think about it. What? So I have knockback. I know that is one of the things. You know what? That's not what I thought I had anymore. I thought I still had Unicorn Stump. My bad. I can hit you both at the same time. That's pretty good. Nice. Another item. Just get to the end of this. I think I've reevaluated everything now. I just want to win the run. What's more Christmassy than winning a run? Help me. That's right. There's nothing more Christmassy than just winning an Isaac run. We saw the Krampus. We're going to see the lamb. Some people, maybe, you know, my Welsh viewers, might be having lamb for Christmas. Delicious meat lamb. Very, you know, underrated. Sure, let's turn myself into the keeper. No, actually I won't. Let's just kill the boss. Do I have any bomb synergies? No. You're just a normal bomb. Help me. We had Holy Mantle or something like that. Oh, I have Explosion Immunity, which is pretty good when I've got an ability that, you know, makes bombs go off. Okay, what is it? What the fuck is this? Spaghetti builds? Spaghetti builds? Anyone? Well, Balls of Steel. You know what? We've just got Achievement Nutter. Take me round again. I bet you didn't expect that. I didn't either. I just had a thought. Maybe this is the best character to do this as. What the fuck is going on? Right, let's do a bit of diagnostics. I'm not taking that. I don't know what my health is. Alright, fine, I'll take it. Experimental pill. Who cares? I've got Continuum. I've got Brimstone. I have Almond Milk. So that's why stuff is going everywhere. It's Almond Milk, Brimstone, Continuum. This is the spaghetti run. What's more, you know, we were talking about Welsh lamb for Christmas. Maybe the Italians, I don't know, have spaghetti at Christmas? I don't know. I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they have something very similar to the rest of us. But if anyone out there has spaghetti for Christmas, this is for you. Okay, so I do have an achievement left to do for victory laps now, I think. I have to do one where I repeat the floor 5 times, I think. I think I've still not done that. So that's what we're going for. We have every chance of getting it. Because the run's insane. I think there's a 0% chance I ever get Deathless to pop. Or if I do, it'll be completely accidental. Yeah, that feels like good damage. Now, I will lose items on the way back to victory lapping. But until then, I'm feeling pretty good. Also, I will become the Lost eventually, which kind of nullifies the fact that I'm tainted Eden. I don't have explosion immunity. So I have to be a little bit careful with bombs. Holy money. I've also lost 3 health. The containers are broken, which is a bit unfortunate. That's a thing room again. Interesting. Dude, keep raising this luck. No, you actually are one of the only things that could ruin this. I refuse. I will not sacrifice spaghetti build for Bob's Rotten Head. Not for the Bob transformation, which I don't even think I'm near. I just hold the button down and spaghetti happens. Thank you. I will buy some items. You know what? I don't think that really cuts it anymore. I think I'd rather get stats. It's the one rare occasion I'm going to keep Mum's bottle of pills over Jar of Flies. I'll take the lovers, but I won't use you though. I won't take an experimental pill, I don't need to. You're dead. Shall I take Devil Deal still? Possibly. No, probably. I'll take both of you. Thank you. Just for speed's sake, I'm not going to go to the alt path and get some more item rooms. Right, we want to go... I mean, we should still get item room items, I suppose. What are you? Lovers again. Oh, it's the pill that I'm generating. That's right. I think I just got Deathless to pop. After saying it's never going to happen. Oh, little rainbow poops. Hello. Yes, this is fine. I don't need that money. You can have it, game. Don't worry about it. Hierophant? Yeah, just pop it. Thank you. It's just too much value. Okay, give me a range up. That's exactly what I wanted at a time like this. And 2 mystery pills. I think I'm at the point now where I'm not going to take mystery pills anymore. I've got a good thing going. I'll pop you in a different room. Just for poison damage, I suppose. Then I wouldn't mind buying some more items. Just in case I do reroll. These aren't the items I'm looking for. Like, this is insane. Yeah, I'll pop a range up pill on the boss. I don't even know why I'm picking up bombs anymore. Who needs them? You're dead. Perfection. Sure, I'll take it. We'll keep taking items, because, you know, we re-roll. And just get down. I hope everyone, you know, didn't have any other plans today on Christmas, because we're in for a long one. I will probably be doing something fairly generic on today. Obviously, it's not today, but I'm just saying. I'll be doing something generic on the day. Like, you know, just seeing my family, you know, just the usual. Probably nothing fancy than that. But that's still nice, you know. I'm trying to think if Forget Me Now has some benefits, but I can't really think of any. Just spaghetti around a little bit. There you go. Until the enemies die. I guess I don't have any protection from a tear just randomly hitting me, now that I think about it. So I'm not... You know, I'm not immortal. I'm not far off it, but I'm not there yet. We don't need health. I don't know how I've got an 80% Devil Deal chance. I don't really remember anymore what's going on in this run. Okay, explosions are going off everywhere. Bit frightened of that. Sure, I'll take the Empress. We'll just pop the range up. I actually forgot I still had it. No. Yes. I'll take HP, because I'll probably trade it for a Devil Deal in the future, and we'll just keep motoring. Alright, left is probably the plan. Never mind. Honestly, if this run is right now missing any one item, it's mapping. Like, actual pure mapping. Just so I know exactly where I'm going and I don't have to worry about it anymore. We got hit. The turret hit me. Okay, Spaghetti build is no longer with us. You know, we had our fun in the sun. We're now a Brimstone build. I do need health again. Trying to work out what I've got right now, and it just feels good. I don't have flight anymore, is one of the things I don't have. I have 7 luck though, which is pretty good. The Judgment card, which I don't really need right now. You know what? I've got 50 bombs. Hello. Ah, I have gold membership card though. That is another access to lots of items. Why are you picking up the money when you have 99 coins? Great question. This is awful. I demand my money back. Honestly, I should have just played you normally. I'll take this. So I have a trinket. And then we'll pick up more money. And we'll move on. To here. Yes, holy water is good now. We'll take it. Fire Mind. Angry Fly. Mucormycosis, apparently. You are not flying anymore, be careful of spikes. PhD. All my pills are good. Okay. Troll Bomb, get away from me. We have humbling bundles somewhere. Okay. This is not as good as obviously the last one was, the spaghetti build. It's not bad. I don't even know what just happened then. I got hurt. Where are we? I've got 15 damage. I have something going on. Oh, that's the loop thing. We should just take items because they're items. I'm now on a spicy amount of health. I appreciate that. What was that? Eden's Blessing. Oh no, Black Lotus, sorry. I have got mapping. Okay. No form of immunity. which is a shame. What the fuck did I pick up then? Did I pick up the bombs? Or whatever. 9 lives, which is why I've got 9 lives. I can't tell if these are shielded. I don't think they are. Money equals power, which is why I've got so much damage. I've got car battery. I have Gimpy, which isn't really good as his character. The ribcage thing just saved me from being hit, so thank you for that. Just want to see. How did I get like an Abaddon symbol in the bottom left of my screen? I thought it was for using Satanic Bible, but it's not. I'm missing my item room in my shop, and I feel like I should still get them. Because remember, it's going to get harder the more we loop. Just get away from me. We just destroyed a turret. That's normally when you know your run is pretty strong. Okay. Great blank rune there. That's my shot. Give me a... Okay, I was going to say give me a sack. Right, I don't have PhD anymore, so don't worry about it. We'll take mystery item for 15. I mean, it's better than the other item I've got. And by it's better than the other item I've got, not true. This is fine. Okay. Hopefully the item is just one down. It is. Okay, we're rebuilding a health. Oh, there's Eden's Blessing. I just predicted it in the future. Will we get Eden Blessing twice on the next run now I've picked it up twice? I wonder how that works. Or do you have to end the run with it to get it? Oh, we're on the mum fight. And Mum's dead. We do not want to go to Delirium. We might as well pick up the Polaroid. I can steal an item from Boss Rush. We'll take this one. Never mind. I won't. See you later.
The Hermit.
Alright. Thank you. Thanks for nothing, game. Okay. Anyway, we'll go down to the negative pathway, because if we're going to loop, we have to go to the dark room. Nope, you're a trap. I could go to Hush if I wanted to get some more items. I think in the interest of, you know, time, people spending, you know, time with their families. I'm not going to. I'm going to just try and do this with just item rooms. It's a bit annoying. I just assume we're going to keep rolling into, like, insane runs, but we've slowed down a little bit. Now, part of that is because, you know, I'm just going slower. You know what? Ace of Spades today. Where is it likely to be next? It's up, isn't it? I was being very hopeful to assume the boss was down there. It was almost certainly always going to be up. We don't need the health anymore. Okay. We will not go in the curse room. I know I can now, but again, in the interest of people seeing their families, I'm going to stick out there. You know what? Great play there, by the way. Just run into an enemy, why not? You know what I was thinking the other day? I'm getting a bit cheesed off with words being changed to remove, you know, like, eventually the sexist connotations towards it. Now, bear with me with, you know, where I'm going here. But I've been watching some of the Ashes, which has not been great for England because they're basically terrible. But they've been changing, rather than using batsmen, to be batters, which is honestly more of an American sport connotation. You know, the bat is coming up or something. These are fucking terrible. That's not terrible. I'll take both. And I was thinking, rather than doing that, why don't we change it so that, you know, not batsman, batswoman, or just batter, so the gender neutral. Let's make men the gender neutral term. Now, again, bear with me on this one. But then we can keep things, you know, like policeman and so on. And just, what other things? Like fireman. We make that the neutral. And we change it so that men's is elongated. Like, we have women. We, you know, I'm going to give you two ideas here. Either we have he-men. Because who's going to complain about that, really? Is any guy going to be complaining that, you know, they're being called a he-man? No, that sounds cool. He-man is cool. Or, you know, you flip that W upside down and we're called moo-man. Pick either one of them. I'm happy with them. And we can be like police moo-man and so on. And bats moo-man. Don't you think that's better? I'm just going to Yarrow this because I'm not going to keep the Yarrow long term probably. So I'm almost certainly going to die before then. Or get hit, sorry. Right, mystery pill.
Speed up.
That's fine. I honestly just think that is better. I think that's an improvement. Like, the English language is already, like, difficult enough. And, like, I'm English. I speak the goddamn language, and it's hard enough as it is. Without, you know, changing or, like, making new words for, like, gender-neutral terms.
Speed up.
I guess I'm actually still, you know, suggesting we change the words. But I'm suggesting the other way we change one word. And affix it to every other word. Rather than changing, you know, every single... Not every single word in the English language. That's so overkill. But a lot of words in the English language. And you know what? What's with things like first being like PHs or Fs and so on? Let's simplify that. Just make them all Fs again. And I speak as someone that has, you know, a PH in their name. This build looks entertaining. Right, we have a Justice. Yeah, I think I can dig this build. This is Brimstone Mum's knife. The D7 is pretty useless. What the fuck is going on? I've got homing as well. Okay. Hi. Holy mother of God, that damage was insane. I'm not going to fight Hush. I don't need any more items. We just need to get down quickly. Actually, what we really need to do is roll into the shovel. That's the dream right now. And just shovel straight down. We have 99 keys now, I think. I should really pay attention to the screen first. Oh, I can't fly. I'll take you, your money. Right, we're going the right way. Probably. The gas is okay to hold as well. Purge a curse at some point. By the way, we have 99 bombs and 99 keys. I've noticed that now. I don't know what's freezing the room when I begin, but can I just tell you right now? I like it. I also like the thing that's giving me 700 spirit hearts as drops. Don't hit that. See you later. See you later. See you later. And now all I can do is not walk into a leg. Or a flag. There we go. And we just want to take it to the end. Is anything here worth it? I mean, you are worth it. In theory, other things are worth it because... Why? The other reason other things are worth it is because they'll give me more items in the future. What the fuck is you? Solve the Lost. What the fuck does it do? I've never seen you before. Does it turn me into the Lost? When used, Isaac dies and becomes the lost for the current room, gives you the ability to fly, and the Holy Mantle effect. However, if you take the second damage, you die like the lost does. No. Go fuck yourself, game. I'll take him to the Degas room, though.
Degas.
Oh, Perthrow, hello. I don't think I want anti-grav. I think this was a pretty bad reroll for me, I have to admit. I'm going the wrong way as well. I've got mapping, I know where I'm meant to be going. What's alive in this room? Nothing. We want to be going down. Oh no, hang on. We might be going right. This might be the correct path. I did go down to begin with. Watch out for Brim. Yeah, we're doing the right thing. Be careful for the brimstone flies. We re-rolled. We've lost a good thing there. But it's fine. Alright, let's put the sprinkler down. I have Taurus, I believe. Is that duality as well? 12 damage. Very slow tears. But that I have Belial tears, sorry. Okay, Taurus is activating immediately, weirdly. Get punching. Yeah, that's pretty good damage, honestly. Oh, whoa. Right, I've got a sprinkler for the boss. Nothing can stop me now. Oh, I've got Taurus actually again. Except that. That could stop me now. We'll hold Ace of Clubs. This monstrosity's probably very strong too. Is that doing the damage that I'm hoping for? Not really. We might need a reroll roll in here. Steal the card, Wheel of Fortune. Well, it might do a lot of damage on normal rooms. The bosses, though, pretty meager. Right, that's loop 2 done. Okay, got it. Bomb synergy, please. Ah, I'm losing items now. I've lost Tech 0. Right, okay. So I have to be careful of that. I do have a ton of bombs, though. We probably want 8-inch nails. The thing I always call 9-inch nails. At the very least, it makes my tears look cooler. I probably want Dreamcatcher. I think I just want as many items as humanly possible. Like I've always said about this character, you literally just want to pick up items. I'll play you a few times. No, I won't, because that took a full health off me. I don't have mapping anymore. That's sad. But I have something that lets me see through doors, I presume. Yes. And I have almond milk. Because it's the only thing that explains my tears. Sure, give me Super Ball. Make them bounce as well. Okay. I will take Binky, because you're an item. Therefore, you're good. I'm beginning to think it might not be the best character actually to loop around as. The reason being, I was thinking we kind of want a holy card at some point if we can get it, for when we become the Lost. But I can't hold it because it'll re-roll every single time. So, I don't know what to do with that information. We just sort of need to get a god run where we're immune. We just need to randomly roll into it. And then we're good. I don't even know what it does. Eternal. Did it just give me an extra life or something? Maybe it's going to give me Holy Mantle or something? I don't know. Eternal. We'll try and figure it out. I didn't even know which enemy was alive, then I'm just shooting around the room and hoping he dies. I didn't get my item room here, but again, people would like to see their families today. Perhaps we'll just move on. We get a devil deal. I should probably have done that in a different order. We'll take Satanic Bible. It is better. Take the money, thank you, and see you later. We'll just go down. If I had mapping, then I probably wouldn't have done that. But I'm already lost. I'm not interested in the botch trap room, thank you. We have Sackhead, apparently. Because I just generated 17 sacks. That is the worst thing ever. Nightlight just screwed me. Okay, we'll take a Magician card. What have I got now? Oh, I've got Tech 0 again. I have Goat Head. I have 11 damage. That's good enough. This is just good enough. Okay. It might actually be better. I think it's more damage, but potentially slightly worse. It might be worse at clearing rooms, is really what I'm thinking. Holy moly, a lot of gold chests in here. Okay. I feel like I've missed the item room again. I have. I've lost the ability to fly. No, I've not. I tell a lie. I definitely have the ability to fly. Don't know what I got stuck on then. Okay, let's peep this way. Okay. Oh well. Yes, I'll take 2 mystery items, please. Blue Map Secrets and Crooked Penny. Crooked Penny does offer me the chance to get 2 items, like that. In fact, it offers me the option to get 3 items. I'll take 3 items, thank you. I've got Goat Head, I don't need to do this anymore. Good point. I think it's time to leave. So I'm not exactly sure how the victory laps work. I know you lose some items, and the game gets harder and harder. And it culminates in you becoming the Lost. But I don't think you have Holy Mantle, so you're basically the Tainted Lost. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. That's bad. That's good. Just take a bunch of things. And I know I tried this once, and it did take a while. But we'll get faster and faster. The Lovers does nothing for me. Unless I have... I forgot his name. Dark Bum. If I have Dark Bum, then he does something for me. Nope. I know I have 99 keys, but I'm still not willing to do you, because you take too long. Just a Mocha Penny that, thanks. Unless something is also like, you know, I have to pick you up. I think I'm just going to re-roll you. With the Omega Penny. Okay. A Mega Penny might be taking a back seat here. There are ways to break the game with Clear Rune. There are ways to break the game with Clear Rune. And I have one right here! Do I want to make this even longer than it already is the question. I don't know. I can now generate red rooms, which means I could potentially just go around the floor doing another floor's worth of rooms. I feel like that is against the spirit of what I said, where it's, you know, like, everyone go and enjoy time with your families. But I've only ever done this once. That's a forget me now. Would I like to repeat a room again? A floor again, sorry. Probably I should. Probably killed the enemies in the room first. That nearly got me. Oh, have they changed the charge, by the way, on Clear Rune Soul of Kings? I think it used to be 2. That makes sense, because it was insanely overpowered. Or was it 4 when I broke the game? I had to actually stop myself because I was getting too much value. Give me the secret room, please. Give me the secret room, please. I'll take it, and I'll take it. I see the troll bomb. The last minute, but I did see it. Right, don't run into one of these again. It's kind of embarrassing. Hello. I'm gonna say no. I think I need more of a immediate value. Hello. Dad's key won't work, by the way, in case you're wondering. Sorry, it will work as an item, but it won't work in the way that we're hoping it will work. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'll do this. It leads me towards the Guppy transformation. And I got a Guppy item, so I only need one more. Hello. I've somehow made my run worse. So, great going there, me. The Tech X has not paid off. It's not bad. But it's not as good. It's not as powerful. I'm going the wrong way. I'm still going the wrong way. Where is our boss fight? Oh, it's in a really weird place. It's down here. Sure. Give me Isaac's head instead. Hello, Monstro. A Monstro too. To give you your full name. Right. I don't think I'm going to just full out break the game. Because again, it's going to take too long. That's the Guppy transformation. I'll take it. Even though it leaves me on 3. But I'm less likely to get hit now. Boom, boom, boom. Sure. Do I really care? I shouldn't do. What's wrong with you, by the way? Oh, you got 2 spiders inside of you. I was going to say, have you got a beard? That's some weird interaction I didn't know about. You gain beards the more loops we do. Come on, Mum's hand. I mean, I'm not swapping Soul of Cain, so it's kind of irrelevant. Okay, pretty good room. Let's walk in here, control that, kill you, pop that. That's the boss fight. Don't want anything to do with that room. It's health. I think I will do more of the floor this time, because I'm a bit low on the old HP. That will help. That's more flies. I'm approaching a level of feeling very strong. I can just walk into rooms and kill everything. Not quite there yet. Okay, there's health here. Okay, now I'm ready to go. Oh, it's the mum fight. That wasn't as much damage as I was really hoping for, I have to admit. Haha. I mean... No, it'll kill me at some point. I'm pretty certain I've tested that theory out. I don't have a way to get out of boss rush. So we're going to ignore it. Right, the other secret room is up, I think. So let's head up. I wasted that. No, I didn't. Sorry, there was a red room. I think this would kill me. I think it will kill me. Oh, we can go through though. But I don't know if it re-rolls you. I think it will count as self-harm damage, therefore it won't. If my understanding of the game's right. Sorry. I say sorry, I just gave you money and didn't even play the game. It is you who should be sorry. Come on. Come on, you nerd. Take this, thank you. Right, that generates 2 red rooms. Gives me this super secret room. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Brimstone. Also, the coupon is in one of these guys. I didn't even know you could get the coupon as a reward. I want these. Why can't I see it anymore? Oh, I lose items, don't I? This is how it works. You pick up items and lose some. I just lost Guppy. I don't think I'm Guppy anymore. Well, that's a thing. Where am I going? I'm just horribly lost. But I have an incredible tear. I can get in here. Brilliant, it's a troll bomb. Boss, where are you? This feels pretty strong. Why did you pick that up, though? I have to know. What does Mum's knife do with this? Nothing. Oh, great. Brilliant. I didn't know if it would turn into a ring of, you know, blades. Apparently it didn't. Ooh, troll bomb. You're probably going to be going down, honestly. Well, let's take a punt this way. Okay. So I think we stop picking up items now, basically. Unless it's an insane item, in which case we pick it up. But stop taking just random items. It is not good for us. In fact, I'm pretty certain it's demonstrably bad right now, just to pick up random shit. Don't need the money. No. I don't think that counts as self-damage. I think that would re-roll me. Okay, this was the boss way. Okay. I'm still not immune to tears. I thought for a second I had sci-fi again. I just completely forgot. I'll peep you. That's the Lemegaton or whatever it's called, the Lemage. I don't want you. Let's just go down. I should stop picking up the Polaroid and negative as well. I don't need it anymore, I think. It's up, probably. We found it again. Extra item room. I think that's just bad for me. Well, is it bad for me now? I don't know. What a stupid way to reroll. I thought I'd done that room, but apparently not. We're gonna die. Unless we roll into something incredible. I've lost the ability to fly. I get 2 troll bombs. That's the game. I can't fly. Just to remind you, you can't fly. This is actually insane damage. I sort of need defense now. I'm just trying to have a look at what I've got. There's stuff here that's okay. In fact, it's better than okay, really. Okay, we just destroyed the turret in 1 hit. Again, destroying turrets is normally a great sign if you have a lot of damage. I don't know actually how you destroy the turret. I assume it just like damage overflows somehow. Okay, we killed some stuff off the screen. That's fantastic news for me. You're explosive. Get away from me. Thank you for the health. No. Ah, mistimed it. Okay. So, is this going to be faster than the last one? I don't think so. I don't think this is better than Spaghetti when we were here before. Do we have... Oh my god, what the fuck happened? It just suddenly sneaked up and tried to grab me. Okay. Turns out it's still really good. We'll peep these, but I'm mainly looking for Sin Ropes or Abaddon. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Although that is health, I suppose. Where am I? I'm nowhere. Oh, I lost my mapping. Of course I did. I don't know where the second secret room is anymore. By the way, I never figured out what Birthright did. Did it give me a reroll? Sorry, did it give me a Holy Mantle or something? Because I felt like I got hit twice in very quick succession and I didn't really figure out what went on. Again, just a reminder about the items you should be picking up and not picking up. Probably not one of them. Nor is that. Get away from me. You're definitely not what I should be picking up. You're just a bad item. Help me. Get stuck in the portals that I'm creating, the black holes. This is an item I should take. Tough Love is a damage up. Probably better than the average item I'm holding right now. Haha, no. It's actually a pretty good item, but I don't think it is for what I'm doing right now. My rate of fire is already pretty low. I like just hold shooting. I will peek you. No. Nope. I don't want to be Lazarus. Thank you. Let's go through here, even though it's potentially going to mean I reroll. Yeah, health up and damage up. Probably better than the average item. Okay, back to the start. Please get in that black hole I created, thank you. What is my luck? 7. Okay, this makes sense. I've gone the wrong way again. Haha! You know what? I'm going to pick you up, because I'm probably never going to use pay to play. If I ever get desperate, I can just reroll my run. But I'd have to be desperate right now, and I'm really not right now. No. You might take a little bit of time to kill, actually. So I have to be a bit careful here. Hello, Monstros. Just dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Listen for leaps. No. Man, don't ever take, like, directional advice off me. I just don't know where we're going. Lodestone actually could be pretty good. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's just what's on my screen, by the way, the items that I have right now. I don't think it is. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is. This is good as well. No, it's not. I would have taken a huge damage down then for losing Abaddon. Okay, nice fight. Stay away from me. Thank you. We should melt the lap pretty quickly. I'll take this, thank you. The shielded tears are very good against the lamb as well, except for the brimstone attack that may have just popped immediately. Mainly this attack is what I was thinking of. There we go. Yeah, let's keep lapping. With the loss now. Ooh. Okay. Excuse me? Excuse me, game? Edmund! There's a bug in your game! Alright. Maybe that'll start working again in the future. Maybe it just glitches out if you loop and get it on the first floor, because in theory you shouldn't ever have it on the first floor. Get away from me. No. No. Although, I guess you're better than something I'm probably never going to pop. So we're looking for holy cards right now, because I am the lost. I do have holy mantle protection, but I don't know if I'm actually the lost or the tainted lost right now. I might be the lost and then I become the tainted lost. I don't really remember. I didn't really plan on doing this, as I said when I walked into the recording session today. But here we are. this is almost certainly, again, better than the items I've got. So I'll take it. Right, will you let me just go to the boss? There we go, he's fixed. Because I would happily just go straight down right now. I've mentioned the less rooms we do as this character, the better. I don't need speed. I don't need bad PhD. I don't need these, I'm the lost, I forgot. Just go. We're just going to keep taking the red portal. Okay, when it's on offer. Otherwise, we take the item room. Which, in this case, is bad. I guess there's a shout to be made that pause button is, you know, better. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Pause button might be better. Okay, just stay far away from this shenanigans. I think I can kill you just through your defense. But it's easy to do that. What is slowing the game down so much? I don't know. It's kind of annoying though. I feel like I have a slow effect on me. Justice, I'll use. By the way, the one advantage of being the Lost right now is that I'm not going to reroll my run anymore. Because I've got Holy Man to protect me. I'm just going to die instead. Again, Staple is probably better than most items I've got. We'll just take it. Give me the red portal. Show me the red. Okay, you're showing me yellow, I think. I think neither of these are good. Okay, fantastic. Exactly where I want my boss to be. I should not have taken that. That's actually just stupid. Frankly, it's just pure stupidity. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me. This might help me. It might be a DPS down, but... Rate of fire up. Red. I see the red. We're shooting the wrong way. Thank you for not going into the explosion phase. That would have been scary. Ball of bandages I don't rate. We're just going to keep going. Give me red again. Ooh, baby. This is the mum fight. Watch out for the explosion rock. So I think we don't take the negative of the Polaroid because I've got it. Abaddon is something we do take. Just take me down. Now, I feel really foolish if we did need to take that negative, but I'm pretty certain we're good. That was a little bit of a spooky room, I have to admit. It took me a second to figure out what was going on then. Alright, stop giving me trap rooms. Give me rooms with enemies. I'm just going to check for small rocks. Okay. The boss is almost certainly not this way, so I don't know why I've come in. Okay. Wasn't over here either. Is it down? Or are we just on a dead end? Oh, interesting. Nope. Oh, I guess we're just in a dead end, sadly. I'm trying to be careful, by the way, with Little Delirium as well. I'm just watching him every so often to see he's not Bob's rotten head. Which could really ruin my day. The dice room is probably not worth right now. I don't think I would re-roll this. This is good enough. I can just shoot into you and I'll kill you eventually. Sadly, this is a dead end. Be careful of the spike room up here. Okay, the spikes have gone. Again, don't ever, you know, take my advice for directions. Oh my god. So it's up. up and to the left. You know what? See you later. I actually completed the room, I think. The boss was so close to the start. That's crazy. Okay, I didn't really need to do that, but it felt good anyway. I'll take Eye of Belial, by the way. I think it's a pretty good tier effect. We take neither of these. Give me the red portal. Okay, not red. Don't give me Cursed Eye. I'll keep going along this pathway, and we're lucky. I skipped the eyeball phase, I don't know how. Yes, I'm right, you don't need to take negative, it'll just keep opening. Too spooky for... You moron. I probably would have taken that. Or too spooky for me. Probably good as the Lost. Oh yeah, put that there. Oh man, my timing on that is really off right now. I don't think you can hurt me from here. Now, this is the scary part, because I can run into your legs and hurt myself. Or one of them. No, you're dead. Thank you. I can only take one of these, because I'm the Lost. Ooh, do I want Brimstone? I honestly think I don't want Brimstone right now. I don't think I want any of these. I think I want my Shielded Tears. By the way, just pop that twice. You're dead. We'll victory lap one more time. So I think this is the achievement now. If I can do it one more time. I've lost my active item. Yeah, look at my item pool now. I have 6 damage. This is where things get spicy. So I think this is what I've never done before. Oh, little brick. And I can still get items. It's not just limited to that. Alright, we just have to rebuild as the Lost. I can't remember if I'm Tainted Lost, though. I can't remember if I do all this just to become the Tainted Lost. That'd be funny. If it's just the Lost, in theory this shouldn't be too bad. You actual piece. I do not want to do that, funnily enough. Let's just go down. Oh, do I get no more shops? Okay, we're the Lost, not the Tainted Lost. That's great news. Just slow your roll a little bit, though. I don't think we take experimental treatment. Although I do have a syringe. If we get a teleport card, maybe. A bit unlucky with some of the items I got to keep, by the way, like Pageant Boy and, you know, Mum's underwear. Not exactly great. And I kept Lodestone. Basically all, like, the S tier items I've dropped now. But I don't know, maybe it does remove, you know, items of a certain quality. I do have Succubus, though, which is a very good item. Maybe I have done this before, actually. Now that I think about it. Perhaps it's the next loop I've never done. I can't remember if you have to loop 5 times or get onto your 5th loop. And that's the thing I'm missing. Holy moly, that was scary. Just focus a little bit. How did they hit you? Oh, whatever. My luck is 6.18 now. That's still pretty high. We're getting a lot of payouts. So there's no shops left, I think. Yeah, there's no shops left. So I just have to do this off items and I guess planetariums and devil deals. I mean, I guess. And I don't think I want that. I'll peep you. So I think if I use Rip and Tear, it turns me into like the Tainted Samson like form, where it gives me a melee attack instead. Yeah. Honestly, I probably don't want to use this that much. I mainly did it to get Devil Deal precedent. No, don't go in there. That's pretty bad if I went in there. Or potentially pretty bad. Please. Awaken. Awaken. Hide. Leave. Enter again. Thank God you're the Lost and not the Tainted Lost. At least for now. So what things do we need? I need something that kills the room faster. Thank you. Am I limited by items? No. Not right now, at least. The D6 is great. In theory, I would like another charge of it, but probably not going to get that easily. Oh, I nearly lost Holy Mantle then in a really stupid place. Dog food does nothing. I think, sadly, Bloody Gust is the best thing here. But I'm going to take none of it. And I'm not going to take you, I don't need health. I can't believe we've got 3 item pedestals as the Lost, and all of them were awful. I say all of them. One of them was potentially usable. I mean, it actually popped off one of our runs. Maybe I should have taken it. But I don't really remember what happens when I loop, so I don't want to take Sword of Damascus just in case it works against Holy Mantle still. I don't think it does. Sure, wide shot is better. Where? Oh no, I see where it is. Oh, it is. I think it might be replacing my items now. Hang on. I'll have to seal the next item that I pick up. Because why is it halfway up my list? The only theory I can consider is it's now replacing item slots. Things are still fine right now. This is a very winnable run. I also have 99 bombs, so I can just bomb out of rooms if I don't want to do them. I really shouldn't underestimate that. Having 99 bombs at the start of a run is very strong. I could even choose not to do the boss here. Well, potentially. And just do this instead. Oh, it's a crawl space. The one time where I'm not sure if I want a crawl space and we get one. Leech Board does nothing for me. Because it's Transcendent Tears, I have it as the Lost natively. No. Reroll this. Let's see how this pans out. If I take this, where does it go? Why is it going like halfway up my list? Because I did get an item then, but it shuffled in on the 3rd row. I'm very confused. You may be able to tell. No. Get away from me. Help me. By the way, it's a real pity that I couldn't keep the item that potentially just lets me go straight to the boss fights. Because I might have still done that, just shot down the boss brutes. I'm still hoping for a shovel, I guess. probably be careful in here. Brilliant. Okay, I'll take that. I'd like to save the D6 for the devil deals, of course. You get the most value rerolling the devil deal. That does nothing for me. But as I said, I think I'm really close to the boss. Maybe I'm not. Alright, if that's the case, I'm going to take a punt. Yes, this is actually fine. Went in onto that row. I'm basically taking a punt that I can get another dice roll in time. But I'm not going to go out of my way to make that happen. That was a horrible room. I did not enjoy that room. Speaking of horrible rooms, this isn't a very friendly one either. Just stay away from them. Oh, there's a battery charge. Perfect. Are we on an XL floor or something? It feels like this is a really big floor. I wouldn't complain to be on an XL floor if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Oh, everyone's dead. No, we're not. You're going to live, unfortunately, for some attacks. That might be some of the worst damage I've taken, when I could have just hovered over the void. Just keep running. Okay, we recovered very well. The pentagram is a great item. We've picked it up like 17 times. Both of these are really good. I think this might be better for what we're doing right now. But it was honestly close. Right, we're on the mother fight. Black Rune, Awaz, Soul of the Lost. I'm already the Lost. I don't have to do this fight. I haven't got the negative. It's not in my item list anymore. Okay. Alright, game. I see what you're doing here. I do have to do this. That was nearly a colossal mistake, by the way. Okay, the Belial Tears I think were a great choice. They're really doing some work. Like, you barely saw that enemy spawn. I'm gonna reroll it. I'm gonna black rune it. Just give me stats.
Black Rune.
Right, looking for another card. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, will I? Do I really need it? Maybe. Pins are in here. I'll keep the secret room. We could get Arky. What would Arky do with the loops? I don't know. Just break the game. Right, we're closing in on the fight with our mother. We're not going to kill it anywhere near as quickly as we've been doing so far. So be warned, you're in for a fight. And you are the Lost. If we get hit, we fool. Holy shit. You attacked me way quicker than I was expecting. Right, take the negative. Oh, I could steal a boss rush item. I've already got Little Abaddon. I'll take it. Pretty bad. Okay, the other thing I want to take right now is this. I've got the negative right. I can just leave here. Okay, it was as if I planned it. Maybe this will give me the ability to have Holy Mantle twice on a fight. I'm willing to test it out since I'm not holding anything else. There's a strong chance, by the way, I keep this D6 like the entire time. It has the potential to be very... Oh my god, what am I doing? Potential to be very, very strong on the Dark Room. To let me re-roll those 4 chests if I need something godly. My mapping. It is so bad. My internal mapping. You guys get away from me. Thank you. Alright, we've found every single dead end. Congratulations to me. An incredible dodge was made in the middle of that. Yeah, I've got 99 keys. Oh, come on. I was like, it could be anything. It could be like Sacred Heart. I can't not take a put on something that could be Sacred Heart. And it's the fucking belt. Troll bomb. I've got flight, so I don't really care about this room. Ooh, I do care about this room, though. Get away from me. Holy shit. We're doing it. Just die, just die. Don't do anything, just die. How have I lost Holy Mantle? Yes, it did reset it. That's nice to know. For the future. So Soul of Loss would be good as Tainted Loss. I guess I ran into him. That's my only assumption. But I've lost my Soul of Loss now. But I've become the Lost again. So, you know, it's all good. Just speed through that room. Boy, would I love just to find the boss straight away. They're gonna explode. Ooh, the eyes, the eyes, the eyes, the eyes. They're looking at me. No. Pins? Is there a pin in here? Okay, I melted the turret. That's always a great thing. Be careful of the spike rocks. I went the wrong way again. Like, I feel like at the moment I'm rolling a d4 and I'm rolling 1 continuously. Like, 1 after 1 after 1. I've gone the wrong way again. It's the left path. I was going to say, I'm not really sure how I'm meant to kill you. Okay, got a 50-50 again. Are we gonna roll tails? Oh, maybe not. We've rolled something weird. Pin. Hey, we rolled heads. Nice job, me. This is the boss. Remember to use Little Brim. Remember to dodge shots. Excellent. Do not go fight Hush. It is unnecessary. Leave. Again, here's the rolling one master. Gonna try and roll some more ones. I mean, in theory, I should play you. I have 99 coins. I don't think you can give me anything good, but I don't know what happens if I re-roll what you get. The shoal doesn't count as like the dark room. Or like a devil deal. Interesting. So I'm not sure what pool of item I'm gaining from this. But I'm willing to re-roll it again. Yeah, we went the wrong way. We've rolled one twice. Well, I suppose we've rolled one once, maybe. We'll see. Goodbye, my sweet prince. Watch out for Brimstone Guy. There he is. No. Right, let's go re-roll this again. I don't really know what we're after. It'd have to be a really good spacebar to swap this right now. I don't think that's good enough. But it's approaching it. 2 brimstones. There goes Holy Mantle. Just leave. Again, I kind of feel like I got telefragged then a little bit, but I suppose I was mid-move, so I can't complain too much. No cards. I rolled the 1 again. The usual. Brilliant. Sure, I'll play you again. No. Fire fast. Watch out for the slam. Remember that little perk thing does a lot of damage as well. Like, I should be setting that off as when I can. This is super greed. I did a room that I knew didn't lead to anywhere. Thanks, game, for alt-tabbing as well. It's a bomb synergy. You know what? I'll take it. Just hide. Every so often my build pops, and I think it's when I get like a... what's it called? Euthanasia needle shot? Sure, let's go for a bomb synergy. A euthanasia needle shot into... like the Belial tier, into like the Vortex tier things. I think when I get everything together, it's super damage. By the way, go fuck yourself for that room design. That was horrible. Okay, the bomb synergy paid off. Right, you don't have shielded tiers anymore, you have to actually dodge. Great play. Stupendous playing. Right, just watch out for the feet now. And the fucking worms. There goes Holy Mantle. I'm scared. We got it. Just let me in the chest. If I do one room, I can re-roll these. Do I want to re-roll them now? Ooh. I think we keep Sulfur. I think this is good enough. I think now Brimstone is fine. since I've lost the shielded tears. I know I turned Brimstone down on the last loop, but things have changed around here. Please, again. If at any point you're not going to roll a 1, can it be now? No. I hate this guy. Thank you. Thank you for just sitting there and just taking it on the chin. This is pretty good as well. But I don't think it's good enough. Well, we've not rolled 4. I don't know if actually I should have Brimstone this room. This room's not that hard. Holy fucking shit, though. I was immortal, I think, at the time, but that was a pretty scary series of dodges. This is the first loop where I've not been convinced that we're going to live, by the way. I keep saying by the way, but I'm a little bit spooked right now. Ooh. I probably give our chance of winning this floor like an 80% chance. Maybe a little bit higher than that. Ah, we got wronged. Let's Brimstone this, actually. Kill him. Okay, one of these guys isn't too bad. You can deal with one. He's dead. I don't think I chase a sulfur charge, by the way, if this is the boss, like, before we get the charge. I think we just go for it. No. It could be the best item in the game, but I'm not convinced it is. Anymore. I'm not exactly sure what it does for us. Oh, this is a scary little room. Thank you for one of them dying. Oh my word, he's entering the Matrix. Okay, since I have got Brimstone, I will use it. Please do not hit me with these tears. What a bomb that was, by the way. I literally landed the bomb on its head. Or body. Alright, do I need to do another one, or is this the achievement? I might have to do another one. Or have I got it already? Am I just wasting everyone's time? I might be wasting everyone's time. Maybe that's going to be the spirit of Christmas. Binding of Isaac. Loop. Or Victory Laps, sorry. I should call it Victory Laps. Achievements. Because I'm pretty certain I added another one, right? Complete 3 Victory Laps and start the 4th. Have I fucked up? Is there not one for doing 4 into 5? Am I stupid? Am I actually a moron? So it gets harder, I'm looking. I thought there was another one! Alright, we're going till we die. I think this is a record. I don't think I've ever been on 5. I've lost all my items, basically. I still kept Pageant Boy, sadly. It's actually a pretty good run still. Mainly because I've got the Belial Tears. I honestly thought I read somewhere there was a trinket to unlock going for... I thought it was starting your 5th victory lap and doing like 4 of them. Which is one more than the last achievement used to be. But maybe I was having, you know, a strange dream. Because I cannot find it on the internet. And I haven't got an achievement, so... And the only thing I can see online is people talking about going on to lap 6. And I think it said, like, you get double bosses or something. You know, horrendous. Okay, it was an XL floor, I forgot. We'll take Gemini. I know I took the poop trinket, but I don't really plan on using it that much. I don't need the money. We'll just zoom through, you know, another lap. Oh, hello. Gemini versus fake Gemini. Who wins? Fake Gemini. You're the guy that's going to fire a lot of balls at me, right? You're dead. Sure, let's try and make Guppy happen. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I think, again, I'm having a mental breakdown. I'm actually starting to get worried about my own sanity playing this game. Because I was pretty sure I had something to do with victory laps left, and I think I should have got it by now. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the internet's wrong. Maybe you actually have to do 6 laps or something, and, you know, I have to keep going, because otherwise, you know, if I miss out and it's 6 laps, then I'll feel really stupid. That's a joker. I will take you. But man, I would love to be able to just teleport to the dark room. That would make me smile right now. The sad thing, though, as well, is I don't feel like I can skip items at the moment. I think I have to explore the floor a little bit more. Because assuming I go another lap, I'm going to guess it's going to take me to, you know, 0 items. A green flag, please perish. Okay, this is my favourite boss room variant of fighting you. I'll just hide on the other side of the rocks and, you know, you can't really harm me. Again, famous last words, this is normally where I die. Okay. Please don't give me a devil deal. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'd rather have the speed up, thank you. I shouldn't take this either, because this is not a good item. Why would I have a bad item that I'm going to lose? Or the risk keeping, I suppose, is the point. Nope. Skip the floor and don't fight the boss. Interesting suggestion. I can't believe that didn't get opened with scatter bombs. It's crawl space. Book of Shadows I will take. It's actually the great item for the Lost. If I get hit, I Book of Shadows. Ooh, invisible guy. Did not see you. Ah, I need my item room. By the way, if anyone's still watching by now, you're a true Andalono fan. And the only way I can figure out if you're a true Andalono fan is if we have a secret code that if, you know, you've made it by the... Let me see where I am on OBS. The 2-hour 34-minute mark of the Christmas Day video. We need a secret word in the chat. It's going to be camel. If you're watching at this point, and I'm going to identify you as a super fan, just put camel in the chat. It's actually a really interesting thought, because, you know, I'm a small YouTube channel. I'm not going to, like, humour myself. I don't think I'm the best channel. I'm definitely not. I don't think I'm probably the worst channel. I imagine there are some real nasty people on the internet, having, you know, spent a lot of my life on the internet. But there must be plenty of videos where, like, people have said things and, you know, it's never been watched. Even by the person that recorded it, because, you know, I sometimes edit my videos, but, like, 99.999% of the time I'm not editing this video. I'm just, you know, straight uploading it. If I've put something in which I think is potentially could be perceived as offensive or is offensive, which I did do in This Is the Police, where there's stuff I thought, like, it started to go over the line of something I think was, reasonable. I know what it was trying to do, but I put a little message in it. Then I'll edit it. But other than that, I typically just, straight upload these things. But it's kind of interesting that there might even be like people's, last words are literally recorded on the internet. And no one may notice, no one may listen to it. Interesting thought. Kind of spooky. Well, I don't know what the pill is. I'm not going to take a mystery pill at this point. Basically, I've taken the opinion now that chests are not going to be useful. I've got 99 of every resource. Well, except bombs. Okay. I've got 98 bombs. Lucky penny, though, could be good. Oh, it's not a lucky penny. I thought it was a lucky penny. Let's keep nurturing. I guess as well, if you're, a super fan at this point, we might as well have a little channel update. So, as I've, doing this recording now, I've literally just put up the Angela and the Christmas Cracker special. I hope people are, happy with it. I decided to put Inscription into it. This is a game I've wanted to check out for a while. And I just didn't quite have the chance to during Spooktober. But I've just heard, like, incredible reviews of it. And I was like, you know what, we have to check this game. Because I kind of want to put up a video. Again, don't tell anyone else this. But I kind of want to put up my top, 5 videos. Sorry, 5 videos. 5 games of this year or something up online. I think that could be a really cool video. Because I think my take would be quite different to a lot of others. Because I don't really, go for that many mainstream games. There are some things that, I have a little bit of, like, history with. A little bit of, nostalgia for, like, Halo games. So, even though so far the Halo videos haven't had much views, I'm kind of happy to have them online because, I'm enjoying them. Let's pop this just to make sure I don't die. But yeah, I'm enjoying them, so, like, it's fine. I can live with that. Let's try and get Guppy. Oh. Easy. But for the most part, I've played games that, basically indie games. And I think during COVID, it's been a fantastic time for indie games. Because all these, like, big studios, they've had to go and work remotely and people aren't used to it. Whereas these people are, like, maybe some, like, college students or something, or, 3 people in a shed or something. They've been able to just go on. Like, they're used to working on their own, used to working remotely. And it's led to some fantastic games. For example, Super Autopets is definitely up there for one of my games of the year. And, like, it's probably just, like, a guy in a shed. I mean, I don't know that. It's actually, like, I think they're called Teamwood Games. But I don't know any of their other games. I think it's safe to say that they're an indie studio. And that game has flourished. It's had rave reviews. Whereas, some of the, like, the Call of Duties and stuff that have come out, or, like, the state that, Overwatch is in another mainstream game I do play, like, they just seem to be, on fire right now. I don't care. And I think that's kind of a good thing. The more variety of games, you'll get some, like, unique game designs. Like, I like unique game mechanics. A game I didn't really get to play a lot of, Circadian Dice, is another one I was considering, like, putting on my Christmas Spectacular, because I really wanted to check it. Because I think it's one of my games of the year, potentially. I don't know if it's top 5, but it's there or thereabouts. And I played it for 1 episode, and I didn't play it much off camera. In fact, I don't think I recorded another one off camera. Maybe I did 1 more game of it. But unfortunately, it just happened to come out when stuff like Poker Quest, I think, came out. Super Autopets would have been coming out around then. And then I don't remember, I was playing something else. Again, that was a couple of months ago. But these games, and Loop Hero. Debatable if you have Loop Hero as a true indie studio, but it's not a AAA title, definitely. But that was a unique game. I've never seen games with like that type of mechanic, and it will probably spur others to make a game of a similar ilk. And I'm all for that type of variety. But yeah, I really don't know at the moment what I'm putting as my game of the year. I have some thoughts on it, but I'm going to have to really draw up a list of things. I'm probably going to include stuff that's had like major DLCs, by the way, in it, so I think I will probably have Repentance as a consideration, because it was such a major overhaul of the game that I think it warrants going into a game of the year for 2021. Because this added, I honestly think it added a game's worth of content. Like, with all the tainted characters, you can't really argue that they put a ton of content into this game. Interesting. Give me Eye of the Occult, or Oculus Tears as I call them. Yeah, I don't think you can argue that this isn't a major DLC. Equally, I think I'd consider Monster Train in it as well, but Monster Train was again an unfortunate game that I just didn't have a chance to play. The sad thing is, again, as you get older, you just don't have time to, justify playing all these games. There's so many that, like, I just wanted to check out, and it was like, yeah, but I'm recording 500 Isaac episodes, and I can't really fit that in with the 500 Isaac episodes I'm doing. So, I'm just going to have to give this one a miss, sadly. But I think I've covered a lot of, at least games that I enjoy. And I've also been checking out some old ones. I think, and again, this won't be out. I had considered putting this into the Christmas cracker. I think I'm going to play Dark Souls for the first time sometime in January. It's probably going to be just after Christmas. I don't know what it's going to replace yet, because I'm probably going to have to lose something. Because, by the way, you're not going to get the third slot, like, permanently on the weekdays. That's only because I'm going to be off, so I have a little bit of extra time to, spoil you guys. And I'd say spoil. If you're not enjoying it, I guess I'm torturing you, but I'd like to think that I'm spoiling you. But yeah, you're not going to keep those 3, so it's probably going to have to replace something. I just don't know what yet. I mean, we'll drop Isaac back down. Maybe I'll be able to knock Halo out by then. So maybe it'll just take up the Halo slot. But I was kind of thinking Inscription is probably going to go into the Halo slot, so I honestly don't know. We'll see. It might be, depending on like stuff that we've done in the Isaac checklist, maybe I drop Isaac back down to a few videos, or maybe we'll remove Super Auto Pets off for a while, because by then we'll probably have a good idea of how this patch handles. Whereas right now I'm feeling a little bit coy about the whole thing. As of this recording, I've still not got a 10 win yet, but I've got 9 many times now. But again, it's another game that I've not had much time to play off camera, sadly. Unlike when, it first came out, I played a lot of that. But yeah, I think some people have just, like, written off this year. I mean, I saw the Game Awards, It Takes Two got it. I think that won it. Again, sorry for spoilers, but, it'll have been, like, 3 weeks by now. And I never played it, I never watched it. So I don't really know if it was justified. But I was kind of surprised that it beat Resident Evil Village. But there was not a lot on there that was really, like, rooting for. No. So, I don't know. Oh, Book of Shadows, me. This is a horrible room. Please get up. Right, we need to get another charge. Excellent. But I was amazed, like, of the time of the recording, like, it just couldn't take Halo into consideration. Which I think is honestly a fantastic game. It's far exceeded my expectations. I was really worried it was going to be like Halo 5, and I wasn't a huge fan of Halo 5. I don't think many people were. That being said, a lot of people, hate on Halo 4. And I really liked Halo 4. I thought that was a pretty good Halo game. I don't think it was the best. And I think it was in the bottom half of games, but I think it was up there in terms of standards. I'm not even going to risk this, even though it's kind of doesn't matter. But I've been really pleased with Halo Infinite so far. That might be the stupidest thing I've ever done. Let's Book of Shadows. And melt you. I just wasn't paying attention to the audio cue. Please? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do this without Book of Shadows. Just focus. Ladies and gentlemen, even despite my own attempts to throw, we're not throwing yet. But the grapple hook addition to Halo Infinite has been fantastic. Now, I don't know what other abilities there's going to be out there. Ooh. But the grapple has been just glorious. It's like anything that gives you more movement is almost always going to be great. And this gives you an incredible amount of movement. Then the ability for it to, you know, like stick onto enemies and, you know, freeze them and stuff. And you can grab to them and punch them. It's so entertaining to use. I love it. I think it's a fantastic addition to the game. It's like one of those additions where you just can't believe it wasn't in the game before. Now, some people might go like, oh, it's not classic Halo. It's like, yeah, but games have to evolve. You know, at the time, the grapple hook probably wasn't like a feasible mechanic because you couldn't really scale any long distance. Because, you know, they were trying to not load certain areas. Ooh, Yera. I don't really know why I'm happy to see Yera, but I feel like I am. I don't have Book of Shadows up right now, so I'm a little bit spooked by this room. Get away from me. I will kill you, but one at a time. I think the best use of Yera is to wait for a chest to spawn in one of these rooms, just Yera it immediately. Sure. Yes, I'll take Daddy Longlegs. And you know what? I'll take the mulligan too. I don't know how well it works with Guppy, but it can't be bad. Question mark. Interesting room. Could be really good as another character, but not this one. Oh my god. I rolled 4. I did it. It took 5 loops, but we did it again. Right, Mum's knife is fantastic. Hopefully we'll keep that on the next loop. I feel like we're going to die on the next loop. Because everything I've seen online, people talk about, yeah, I've made loop 6 before, but never, like, beyond that. Let's see what happens. I don't have Mum's knife anymore. I have one of the Guppy items. I have the Oculus Tears. Or Occultic Tears. I've still got Lodestone. I've still got my Trinket. I've lost Book of Shadows. Do you think I still got item rooms? I'd like to at least see the boss, because I think what I saw briefly online was that we'll get double boss rooms or something. So that'll be spicy. By the way, to any of the superfans that are still watching by this point, if I see Camel in the comment section, I just put question mark next to it in the comments. That's because I've forgotten it. That's how big a superfan you'll be, because you'll have one over me. Just don't tell me what I meant to say. Or like what the meaning of it is. That can be your little secret. Right, I'm going to explore and just check if there is an item room here or not. It'd be pretty funny if there was no item room. But I feel like that's the progression, right? There's no item room anymore. You have to get to the dark room with just this junk. I'm pretty fortunate as well with actually the items I got. Because none of them are terrible. Okay, you do get an item room. Right, see you later. I'm just going to stand on this side of the room if you don't mind. Ooh, okay. Would I re-roll this run? Answer, no. I'll check you for small rock. Okay. It's a 2 room. It rerolls things on the floor. Can't reroll a troll bomb. Pity. Okay. Oh, it's an XL floor. There'll be 2 item rooms. I nearly forgot. Give me them. Thank you. Brilliant. That can never do anything for me, so I'm just not going to take it. I don't quite understand what's going on still. I'm sort of passing together, you know, everything that's actually happening on this run. But I don't know if the active item affects the passive item pool. Okay, you two stick together, please. Thank you for blowing yourself up. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay. We'll take the pony, even though it doesn't really do much for me. I mean, it gives me this cool dash attack if I want to. Yow! Don't want that. Empty vessel. I think I want empty vessel. I was considering getting 2 Devil Deal items, well, in the future. I'm trying to pick up another familiar. But I think that's too long-term value. And honestly, empty vessel's a good item. And the pony... Oh, is this the pony? I always forget what's the difference. Like the black pony, I think this is called. You know, that's still pretty good. I did not know spiders could push bombs or TNT barrels. Hey, I've learned something new. Are we on an XL floor still? No. I mean, if we're going to go out, I have to go to bed for this item. It turns out it has a really bad synergy with occultic tears I don't think I've ever seen before. So I think I just can't stop firing. And then I have to dodge around. Okay, I've ruined my run. Just use bombs. You have 99 of them. You know what? Homing might actually fix this. So I'm going to take it. Would I reroll my run now? Yes. You heard it here first. If I can get a D6 room or something, or a D4, I will reroll this run. This is awful. Sure. If only I'd seen you first, that might not have been Ipecac. Help me. Give me a good card, please. Emperor. Perfect. Right, just hide. Like, how high are my tears going? I don't even know how I'm killing things. I mean, we should take that, but it doesn't really do much to me. And I'll take that too. Ooh, run away. The only thing that could fix this run is explosion immunity. If I can pick up explosion immunity, it's irrelevant. I'll just run into people's faces and just blow them up. Right. Yeah, I did that. Honestly, I think I prefer red candle. We'll use red candle. We'll clear the game with red candle. Right. Oh, empty vessel. I do get an immunity every so often. Okay. I'm very happy that I took that now. How did that not hit me, by the way? Just run. Just sit on the opposite side of the room and just don't stop pushing a key. I think that is the strategy to success. Eventually he's going to die. Just carpet bomb him. There we go. See you later. Ooh, get away from me. I would like my item room, please. I kind of need the D100. Ooh. Get away from me! My own Ipecac are scaring me. Again, this is an S tier item. We'll eventually do an Isaac tier list when I've unlocked every item. And I remember what the old ones did. Just keep running. Like, it's like I'm hitting the ceiling right now with Ipecac and it's killing enemies. Oh, interesting room. Does this synergize? I don't think it does. But it does offer me the opportunity to win the run with 99 bombs instead of using my Ipecac tears, which might be stronger or safer. Please perish. You can't argue with the damage. The damage is fantastic. I don't think this is good enough to take, by the way. So I'm not going to take it. We might also be able to survive the 6th loop, and you know. It might take a Ipecac away from me. Or take away Oculus Tears. Either would be good. Just stay away. I'm actually amazed I've not taken any damage yet from my Ipecac tears. It's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. I'm sure it's going to happen. I'm sure that's what's going to kill me eventually. I just can't. I can't anymore. Hello. I'm lucky for you guys. I have a mortar strike. Now, I can't hit you with the mortar strike, but... Oh, never mind. This could be it. Ipecac, run away. Can you please leave me alone? Would it be possible for you to do that? Thank you. Right, I found my way to the boss battle again. Red Candle is not doing as much damage as I was hoping it would do. The other funny thing, by the way, is I keep pushing like the Oculus Tear to move the Ipecac shot away from me, but then I just fire another one immediately afterwards and then nearly kill myself with that one instead. Thank you for going to that other side of the room. That enabled me to kill you. Dice room. Anyone want a dice room?
The lovers.
You know what room I could do? Go for right now? A D6. Or a D1. I'll take a D1. I'm going to Emperor out of that. I think I will do the red room. Where is this? Item room. Okay. You're actually a moron. just fire it straight to the back of a rock. Okay. Can you give me some space, please? I miss my anti-social build, where things couldn't get near me. Now I'm scared if things do come near me. That's obviously not the item room. There we go. The enemies that jump on me, brilliant. That's what I wanted. Nope. I don't think I've ever seen Mum's coin purse more than I have done on this run. I think I've seen it 6 times. I think I've seen it once every loop. Okay. Does a whole lot of crap. Stop firing him at me. Oh, I forgot I even had you. Okay. That's a fool. I can teleport out. That's actually really big. We're still alive. If I can get something that kills enemies, then I could have the world's saddest time. Because then I would have to find this point in the video and edit it to fast forward it. I can kill you guys. Okay. Actually, I want you guys to die, if you wouldn't mind. Then can everyone go to that side of the room, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay, red candle is actually useless in this run. It does not do enough damage to kill enemies fast enough. And my hypercap shots do enough damage anyway, there's no point in weakening an enemy. It's basically only good against super weak, multiple spawning enemies. Other than that, it's actually useless. Oh yeah, why not? You think I'm joking, but let's add to the fun. Let's shoot 2 pickaxe shots instead. Yeah! Now that's what I'm talking about, that's double damage. You might be a problem to kill for me. Oh, never mind. You're next to the wall. You're actually incredibly simple to kill. Boo-boo-dee-boo. Please don't telefrag me. Never mind. You just stay over there. Everything dead yet? Yes. Ace of Clubs is probably more useful. I used it in a room that I didn't do anything. I was just like, oh, I can just pop into a room and kill some enemies with it, and then we can just move on with our lives. Nope. No, give me the fool back. Oh, it's the mum fight. Is that red mum? You could be a problem for me. You could be a big problem for me. It had to end somewhere. Never mind. Can you really stop shooting me? You meant to stomp on me. I can't believe it. I did it again. You're actually pretty good. You're someone who could carry me through a few rooms. And you know what? I can actually steal one of these. I mean... No. I'm gonna take this because I think it's funny. Can that hurt me? Is the question. I don't think this will hurt me, strangely. Oh, maybe it does actually. I think I went into Nord Leaf form. Hang on, if I walk into a room, push space, and then just stand still, will I kill most of the room? I think I've gone too deep in the sauce right now. And again, it's not even Christmas. I've not even been drinking tonight. Man, I could have been drinking tonight. It's a Friday night. And instead, I'm doing weird shit in Isaac that actually achieves nothing. So the positive about the Tammy headshot is it just goes up and then down. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I accidentally killed you, that's perfect. I mean, this could be terrible, because it might just now blow up in my face instead. But it's shielded. Where did that fucking go? Oh yeah, the Oculus stairs, I remember now. This... Tammy's head pickup might have been a very smooth brain plan, now that I think about it. Look at it, it's just an aerial strike! Oh my god. Okay. Is this good? No, it's actually terrifying. But it's fucking funny, you have to admit. There goes Holy Mantle, don't worry. Guppy's Collar will save me, or I'll just clear the room. No problem. Okay. The shield had tasted what I thought it was going to do and just blew up in my face. Just hide in the corner. Stay away from me. I'm losing Holy Mantle an awful lot right now. You may have noticed. Ooh, they're still falling. Oh, okay, it's the bad boss. We might die here. Or I might just annihilate you. One of the two. Or I might just not get hit by you. How does that sound? I can't believe I didn't get hit. Again, that offers a potential strategy, but I think it's the wrong one. The other nice thing about Tammy's Head is if it doesn't reroll in the Great Reroll, then it's actually a really good item to have. Get away from me, Pin. Like, what, do you think I want your phone number or something? Just fucking get lost. Scrap. I don't know how much work Spoonbender is doing for me, or Baby Spoon, or whatever it's called. But just on the off chance it's actually helping me hit enemies, because it legitimately might be the only thing that's making me hit enemies. I'm not going to rock the boat. Let's get out of here and come back. I could, again, I should really probably just blow my way through rooms. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I should just walk into a room, blow the thing up in front of me, and we just move on. Instead, I'm just running around like an actual psychopath, dodging this storm of bullets. And by bullets, I mean, you know, these explosions. Hey, I found the secret room. I actually forgot they were even a thing in this game. Please don't get in front of me. Brilliant. Oh my god, we're here? Really? Where? What an empty vessel this was, by the way. Okay, it's blowing up your tears in the air. That's actually fine for me. I'm still going. Beat the devil deal. I mean, it's good. Loop 6. Oh, this could have been the Isaac drinking game. I've just thought. It could have been take a shot for every fucking lap I do. Just a reminder, by the way, like 2 hours ago, we actually unlocked something in this game. We did actually have progress this episode. So I can't just put it in the dustbin either. This has to go online now because I've got a post-it note unlock on it. We did the dark path as Tainted Eden. Remember as well, we're Tainted Eden under all this, you know, makeup. Under this clown face. Oh, I was hoping desperately that was a Emperor. No. Okay, it wasn't 4. Interesting tactic to spawn inside of a rock, but, you know, you do you. Wait, that 6 is good, but I forgot why. Does that make your item... Oh my god, why am I fucking prolonging the misery? Does that make, like, item rooms devil deals or something? Where are you? Number magnet. 10% devil room chance while held. Gives you 3 devil deal items. Yeah, we want that. I think I'm willing to risk the spoon bender for it. Because it'll make us stronger on future laps. Just watch out. I found it. I don't really know how to go about this. Remember we have ghost bombs as well. Right, don't fuck this up. Yeah, I actually hit it this time. Ooh. In theory, shielded tears is going to be good here. In practice, I don't know. I mean, it looked like it did well there for me. It's actually an enemy that's big, by the way. I can hit you with Ipecaps. Holy shit. I found an enemy this build works against. I didn't get hit. Well, we're still going! This is potentially lap 6. No? No, maybe actually. You know what? It's this that we want. Okay. You make Tammy's head and you treat it like Ludo. It's my new strategy. Tammy's head and treat it like Ludo. Brilliant. Please die. That does nothing for me. Because I'm the lost. Does nothing for me. Not quite true, but... Brimstone enemies, just leave me alone. Right, we picked the wrong path maybe... Or maybe not. That's it. No, it's not it! Okay, we have to move, it turns out. You spawn too close to me that I actually take damage off Ipecac walking into the room. The game does not want this to end. 99 keys is stupid to take. I've got 99 keys anyway. Run. Oh my god. We could loop again. Right, just stay over here. Eventually the room will die. Right. Just as a second, I just want to point this out. I started this run, I started recording at 4 PM. It's now 5 to 10. I've not eaten yet. But baby, it's Christmas. I'm going to keep going. I've now got a twisted involvement in this, because, you know, I'm the creator. I want to see where this goes. Holy shit, you move quickly. I think I've said this before. You're a very fast man. Is this it? Empty vessel just kept me alive. The music's cursed now. What have I got? Not Ipecac anymore. Okay. We have the negative. I have 2020. I have Little Chubby, Freeze Effect, and the Stopwatch. It's actually not a bad start again. But I've only got 3 damage. I cannot remember what it was like when I did just shoot an enemy and they disappeared. We're just playing the Lost on like a normal Isaac running around. I'm kind of intrigued what the world record is now for, you know, loops. Not that I think I'm going to get it. But I wonder how many people have looped 7 times. Small rock? No. I think we need a keyword if you're a super duper fan right now. If you're still sticking through this now. Probably approaching the 3-hour mark, I imagine. It's now Ocelot. Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding me? That's insane. I have 9 luck. I'm gonna just shoot ghost tears. It's not gonna end. I'm gonna be here for hours. I'm recording the 12 days of Christmas. Just in one video. We're on the 7th day and it gives you ghost chili. I'm gonna take eye drops as well. It's not a superb item, but it's decent. What is happening to the music? It's so unhappy. It's like Ed forgot to, you know, put this into the game. It's like, oh my god, someone's still looping. Someone's done 7 victory laps. Which crazy guy's doing this on, you know. I was gonna say on Christmas Day. I'm getting too into it right now. On the 18th. Alright, don't spoil it. It's Christmas Day. No, I'm not taking marks. I refuse. It'd be a pretty quick way for me to end this run. Because I hate it. And I'd probably just, you know, kill myself in the game to stop using it. The Ghost Peppers is such a good, like, you know, offensive and defensive tool. I'm breaking tears with them. Honestly, right now, I just don't see how I don't take this to the Dark Room again. Like, I just don't see what kills me. We just want the boss. By the way, I didn't get double bosses. The internet lied to me. Who'd have thought it? Good damage, though. Why did I get a devil deal? I'm on the 1st floor. I will take Little Brim, because he's a good item. I will also take the toothpicks. Probably don't want another tears up, though, in case I get double of them on the next loop. XL floor. Who's in here? Oh, there you are. You're just all on the side of the room. I'm really pissed right now there's not an achievement for this, by the way. Someone make me an achievement. I demand some satisfaction from this. Because I can't help but think right now, I've kind of wasted my Friday evening. I could have been, you know, there with the cats. Having a nice time with them, you know, petting them, feeding them. I'm hoping my partner fed the cats. I'll just assume she did. If she didn't, one of them would be at the door meowing at me. Get up. One thing I need to remember to do, by the way, is I'm going to have to upload this probably, you know, tonight. Because otherwise it won't go up by the 25th. Especially with my internet. It has been shitting the bed, so to speak, on a regular occasion right now. Almost every time I boot up Super Auto Pets, it has a little bit of a hiccup. And I'd like to say, you know, it's Super Auto Pets causing it. It's really not, because it does it in other games too. That's very lucky for me. I know I haven't got an active item. I just don't want to deal with his shenanigans. Surely eventually, by the way, I'm going to become the Tainted Lost or something. Because it has the kick of a notch soon. Because eventually I'm just going to be the Lost. Which, you know, is a very winnable run still. I don't think that's worth. Oh yeah, second phase. You are worth. I will hold on to you. We'll just pop it immediately. That's Bookworm. How have I got Bookworm? I only had one book. I'm very confused. I'd rather not go that way, so I'm going to choose not to. I think, even if I get item rooms right now, I'm going to ignore it. Sorry. If I get to the boss room, I'm going to ignore going back to my item room. One, because I'm hideously lost. But two, I just don't think I really need it. I think... What the fuck is that? Kid's drawing looks familiar. You know what? I'm happy with what I've got. Ooh. Right, give me some more bony friends. Right, give me another mum fight. Why not? Come on. Slap at me. Slap me again. And again. Okay, don't run. Sure. No. Not the Emperor. I got excited for a second. Empress is okay to pop on a fight, maybe. Who's alive here? No one. Okay. Perfect. On the boss fight. It is Monster again. I'm stronger than I was on the last victory lap. How's this happened? Oh my god. Sure, I'll take it. Down we go. So next fight is Mum fight. Man, I miss the heady days of having the... I don't know what the item's called, but the one that lets you pick going to a certain portal. Just to skip floors every so often. Man, that was nice. I still have 99 of everything. I'm like, not picking anything up. How? Yeah, I'm stronger than, you know, I've ever been in this game on this run. Alright. Let's just take our time. Can you, like, do something rather than just kill my allies? Like, what the fuck are they doing? Get up! That was frustrating as hell. Alright, you're all dead. I don't need item rooms anymore. Look. I don't have ability to steal that, so let's just go. I could end it by just, you know, winning the run. Have I thought of that? That's not the way I want to go out, though, now. For science sake, I have to keep going. We need to go deeper, so to speak. I can't believe I didn't break one of those rocks, by the way. Stop pulling the chest towards you. I didn't get anything. Whatever. I humour you, game, by trying to take an item. And you don't give it to me. No, fuck you, I don't want anything. Alright, hopefully it is up here. Alright. See you later. Does this count as different enemies being killed, by the way? Let's find out. Probably did. That was a lot of things I just spawned. I will take damage for finally taking an item. By the way, I want to remind you as well that Ghost Chili was nerfed in the last patch. Or the patch before last. One of the two. It got a big nerf. And it's still doing this. Do I want planetariums to show up? Probably not. I think Devil was better than Empress, but I don't really remember. We did some science on this. Okay, that's fine. Just teleport me into the boss fight. Can you do it again, please? Is there an enemy that can actually hurt me? Perished. I mean, it has to be good. Is it something I really want to start with? Probably not. I thought for a second that was the boss fight. I was going to be jumping with joy. Oh, Pin's in here too. That would have been a funny way to lose the run. If I'd been hit in that room and I just hit a chest for no reason. And like the one chest I've hit for like the last, 3 floors turned out to be a mimic chest. Oh, brimstone enemies, you can hurt me. Too bad you didn't. Right, where do I think it's most likely to be? Down. Oh, it's a boss. Or a mini-boss. He's dead. Hey, we picked right again. Oh, it's the mum fight? I forgot. Right, see you later. See you in the Shadow Realm. Say hello to Grandpa's uncle. Sorry, Yugi's uncle for me. Or grandfather. You know what? I'm frazzled right now. I think I already picked up Bookworm, so I don't need to pick up any more books. Not that it would have hurt me anyway. Boop, 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 boop. Just go away. I don't even know why I did that, just felt good. Have to be a little bit careful about you. You can actually hurt me. Never mind. Who am I kidding? No one can hurt me right now. Except the guy that stands on me. He could potentially hurt me. Or you. Did you have brimstone? Holy shit, I died. It's over! It's over! 7 loops! Merry Christmas, everyone! I'm gonna go eat some food. Definitely not going to be a turkey dinner, though. Something probably fried from somewhere. Anyway, that's the record for victory laps. I'm never going to do that again. Apparently there's no achievements for me left. I thought I had one. My mistake. Anyway, we beat the Dark Path of Tainted Eden. Thank you. To any superfans still watching right now, hippopotamus. Goodbye.